Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Titans Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is Monday, April 1st, 2024. Now let's go to the newsroom with your hosts, Maria and Jay Brianna.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Maria, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. I hope you all had a great spring break. I know I did. This week, I'm going to focus on myself and my grades so I can get all A's. With that being said, let's turn to the news. 8th graders, are you ready to graduate? Remember, you need to be passing at least 5 classes to participate in 8th grade recognition. There is a PTO meeting on April 8th from 5 to 6:30 in the NMS Media Center. Do not miss it. If you like music, our Titan choirs have a concert coming up called the MCS Chorals Festival, where they will perform their contest piece on April 2nd from 6:30 at Muncie Central. Make sure to come, it's free. Also, the band is also performing their contest piece as well this Thursday at Northside Middle School at 7 p.m. for their spring concert. Don't miss it. Speaking of our Muncie district, both Titations Blue Band and Beginning Choir will participate in the ISMA contest this weekend. Good luck to all the groups this weekend in Greenfield Central. Muncie Community Schools is providing Eclipse glasses for every NMS student, but if you get harmed while using these glasses, NMS cannot be held accountable for your injuries. Titans, do you like free food? If so, we have a food pantry coming up after school on Tuesday in our Northside Cafe. Are you getting in trouble with your schoolwork? Don't forget there is a homework helpline. If you need help with your homework, visit askrose.org to get started. Titans, there has been some changes to the 21st Century Scholars. Students will now be automatically enrolled based upon their free and reduced lunch application. Lastly, our PTO is hosting a craft event on Saturday, April 20th. You don't want to miss it. And those are our top stories for this week. This week's broadcast has been one of the best of all time. I'm so excited to film next week's. And now let's go to Chloe to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Maria. Looking at today's weather, look for conditions to be cloudy with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include rain with the highs in the 50s and the lows in the 40s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be cloudy with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. That's all the weather here in Titan TV land and beyond. Now here's Chloe with what happened on this day in history. Thanks, girl. On this day in 1948, Big Bang Theory proposed in Scientific Journal Physical Review by American cosmologist Ralph Alpher, Hans Bethe, and Georgia Cameron. Also on this day in 1939, Rudolph Isley, who was a famous American singer, was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. And in the sporting world in 1930, Chicago's Cubs catcher Leo Hartnett breaks the altitude record for a catch by gloving a baseball drop from the Goodyear blind 800 feet over Los Angeles, California. And finally, today is National Tomfoolery Day. Go play a funny prank on your friends. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now let's get it back to Studio 306 with Jay Brianna.
Thank you, Chloe. It is time now to say happy birthday to some Titans and test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Amira Sarai.
We are excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Sabriel A., Elijah D., Levi S., Jasper B., Annabelle H., Jumi S., Malaya Y., GSC, Brian P., and Holden R. Those are all of the birthdays. Let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Sarai. Last week's broadcast answer for which soldier fought in the American Revolutionary War disguised as a man was Deborah Sampson. The following classes guessed the correct answer. The classes of Sinton, Turner, Wright, Horn, Young, Till, Du Bois. The classes of Sinton, Turner, and Wright still in the lead with 8 points. Now for 1 point. Here's this week's question. How many Grammys does Taylor Swift have? Discuss after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's Trivia Challenge. Let's go once more to Studio 306 with our news anchors to hear all about the clubs going on this week.
Thank you, Sarai. Do you ever get bored at home and there's nothing to do, but you wish that there was a club at school for you? If so, here is our club news for the week. If you like Pokemon, there are meetings after school on Monday from 4 to 5 in Miss Martining's room. Do you love making crafts? Then you should attend the craft club on Mondays 4 to 5 p.m. in room 213. Don't forget to bring your ideas to share with everyone. For all the jazz-loving people, there will be meetings in the band room Wednesdays 8 to 8:45 a.m. You don't have to be in band to join, but you do have to play the instrument for a year. Enter door 8 when coming. Are you a Christian athlete? If so, there will be FCA meetings in Mr. Osborne's room from 8 to 8:45. Enter door 4 when coming. Finally, do not forget about our drama club that meets on daily as they get ready for the upcoming production, A Trip to the Moon. We can't wait to see it. That's all of the club news we have to report on today. Thank you for turning into this broadcast. I have a lot of fun reporting the news each week. Until next time, I'm Jay Brianna, and this has been your Titans Today by students for students. Remember that Titans are a team, the secret is effort, and as always, stay classy, Titans.
This has been a production